We'll get you to all the team news and the lineups when we return. It's Leagues Cup on MLS Season Pass, Apple TV.
3 changes off the loss at Colorado. 9th start in all competitions for Gavin Beavers, the 19-year-old goalkeeper. Talk about the tactical acumen of this group of players. 2 changes off the 1-0 win on the road at Houston.
Expecting our 6th straight sellout here at America First Field. It is RSL and the Claret and Colbert. Diego Luna gets us started. Again, RSL and Houston down in Houston on Monday. Headed out by Vera, driven back in by Rocha.
Yeah, and the number 19, Eduardo Aguirre, just saw.
Oh, Julio. He's got Gomez. He plays Gomez. Here comes Matt Crooks. The chip, but it's denied by Vargas. Julio's been active. Collected by Gomez. They call his own shot. Nervo's got to stay back. Puts on the brakes. Crosses it in. And would not sneak in as Vargas in the post had it covered.
Real Salt Lake is doing a really good job in these battles in the midfield.
Gomez drives it. Vargas. He wasn't sure. It was a bit of a deer in headlights for Vargas as Gomez got to pick his spot.
Oh, it's great stuff from Diego Luna. He picks the pocket by back pressing in the midfield. And as soon as he wins that ball, he realizes the immediacy of trying to play through the lines. That's the 2nd foul with 17 goals, 11 assists in the midst of now this final game.
Murillo off the ankles. Hits it across. It's just wide there from Jeremy Marquez, the very talented number 18. You hear
it's
the
Nervo, the 33-year-old, against Justin Glad.
Rocha, far post, getting loose again. It was a great opportunity. Was that Nervo who was able to detach from his marker? Feeling it's getting better. Tigres, Mazatlan. Winning games, a few teams getting over the top. Juarez winning as well yesterday. Flicked on by Marquez. Reyes scores! El Hueso, the bone, Luis Reyes! From a diagonal ball, fires it in. And Atlas, which they have done in just about every game in this season, score first.
Once again, Real Salt Lake, poor building out of the back leads to an unnecessary throw-in in their own defensive third. So what does Atlas do? They do exactly what they're used to doing. They flood numbers into the box. They make it difficult for Real Salt Lake to make decisions, and the pressure and the referee allowing, and it's a great job from John Freeman, that the advantage is played.
Leagues Cup providing some great stories without question. Austin FC is at the top of that list. Atlas is looking to be that top Liga MX story, looking for Lozano, who scored the goal against the Dynamo. He almost had a number 2. He probably should have had a second. One last thrust here for RSL. Gomez. El Hueso Reyes on him. Still dealing with that sun and shadow. In front for Julio! He zigged and he zagged! And Andres Gomez will not be denied. Loosened up the mark of Luis Reyes and put in a butte to Anderson Julio on what was probably the last touch of this first half.
Well, the ball goes down the left-hand side. Andres Gomez, as he breaks through, it takes a dip off the deflection, off Reyes, the goal scorer. And as Gomez shows back, comes in, 1v1, creates space, takes a touch, Anderson Julio, just a lawn dart of a header. Doesn't even need to rise up. Puts it back, knowing 2 goals last week on the road at Colorado Rapids. Levels this scoreline in the 45-plus second minute here at America First Field.
Beñat San Jose talking to the linesman, which was the closest official, Tim. I believe it's about stoppage time.
20-plus thousand tickets sold, 6 consecutive sellouts starting back on May 18th. Here at America First Field.
Second half is underway. It is Atlas in white. I am Max Barretos alongside Brian Dunseth. Who will advance to the round of 32? We had 14 teams already punch their tickets. Again, on loan. We'll see if it's made permanent at some point. Rocha. Good spring by Julio. Started with a big thumping of the Sounders, then got thumped by Monterrey. Good first touch by Gomez! And somehow Camilo Vargas able to prevent that passage inside that near post.
So for Benji Michel coming through, Timbers 2 originally, his time at Orlando City. Got 16 minutes at the Colorado Rapids.
Real Salt Lake with 44. RSL is not 1 in 3. This could be 4. Good control for Luna. His pass disrupted by Mora. Palacio. Oh! Nelson Palacio! Living on the end of a lightning bolt to make the comeback complete. Nobody expected it.
Well, remember, Nelson Palacio, a player that's been frustrated all season long with lack of playing time. At the end of last season, an absolute starter, but been behind Ojeda and Emeka Eneli since the start of the season. No pressure, no problem. Absolute lawn dart. Upper right-hand corner, kills the cobwebs, and a
The highly regarded midfielder who has not been able to get into the bloodstream because of that great partnership of Ojeda and Eneli. Luna! The dam about to be busted open. Atlas hanging on.
Well, right before that goal from Nelson Palacio a few minutes ago, we were about to see a change, and it was going to be Dominguez getting set to come on, but now it's going to be Dominguez as well as Abraham Bass getting set to come on.
Gomez, little feint. But Real Salt Lake perhaps putting their hand up as a team to be reckoned with in the League's Cup. It is over. Their 3-match winless streak ends.